welcome back to my channel, guys, and in this video I'm gonna talk about UCW. So this is a continuation to my previous video. If you haven't watched it, it's right here, you can go and watch it. So thank you guys for 1000 views on that. So that is why I'm gonna make, I did this video and there were a lot of people asking me about different questions. So here are my answers, or here are the tips and tricks or the benefits of studying in UCW, or why I chose UCW, and why if I want to choose it again I would definitely choose UCW. So this is an honest and a good review about UCW. This is what I think about the university, and that is why I suggest my friends like who want to come, I usually tell them to come to UCW only. So let's go. So the first thing, good thing about UCW is sorry, this is not a good thing, but first thing that people ask me that they want to choose courses for the first term. So in your first term you cannot choose your courses, it is directly given to you by the university. So the second one is professors. So people from your second semester you can choose your own professors, your own timing. So first what people do, right, they go to Rate My Professor and they search about professors, and then that's how they go and choose their professor. But that is something I would never do, or I never did, because someone on Rate My Professor who puts a review, what if that student is already very good? If an average student like me goes on his reviews and the professor is very bad, so I would have had a hard time, right? So I usually used to ask previous students, or I used to message them on Instagram, is like, hey, you are from UCW, right? Which professor did you get for this subject, like for MGMT or OPMT? So it's better you guys talk to people. This is one thing you should learn, like talk to people in Canada. That's how you connect to people, and that's how it's gonna benefit you in a long term. So third one is I don't know what did I write here. Summit time. Oh sorry, it's semester time. So people ask me how much time is a semester. So the semesters are there are 5 semesters which are 3 months. Each semester is for 3 months. So January, April, July and October, the 4 semesters run throughout the year. So if you're doing your MBA, it will be for 5 semesters. So and every one is for 3 months, and it's a very short semester, and I feel that is one thing I really like about the university. So the fourth thing is UCW library, and I did not have a laptop when I came here, so I had my friend's laptop who gave it to me for some time, and then later I took my laptop. But there is one thing, when I was here I was in COVID, right? So I never got the opportunity to make use of those computers which are in the UCW library in campus. So you can go to campus, you can use the computers, and also they have free iPads also. So if you want, you can use it. That's how. And also one thing is APA, guys. So APA is something which I never knew. I am from Mumbai and I was from University of Mumbai. I done my bachelor's, so I did not have any knowledge about it. But my sibling, she had good knowledge about it, and she's like, I have like well-versed knowledge with that. Her university, she was from St. Xavier's College. It's a big university in Mumbai, if you guys know, if you're from Mumbai. So she was very familiarized with that. So for me, this is something new to me. So I wish I knew and I learned about it. So there are many workshops you can join from UCW, and also you can search on YouTube and everything will come up. So the sixth thing is UCW provides you with Grammarly and other Microsoft products. So when I was in UCW, so they gave me free subscription to Grammarly and Microsoft products. So make use of those things, guys, because your essays, your assignments should be perfect to get you good grades. And also the passing percentage in MBA, so you need 72%. The passing percentage in each course is 60, but you need average 72%. You need a CGPA of 3 to pass it. So keep that in mind. So I already told you about it. One thing. So I will talk about the breaks. So after every semester you have like 15 days of break. So in those 15 or 10 days you can work for full time. And also if you cannot like make money for your fees, so some of the people take breaks, right? So you can take break only after your third term. So after your 3 terms are done, you can take a break. So for me, I would suggest not to take break, because in one time you can finish it off and then start working when you get your work permit for 3 years straight. So that's how you're gonna make a lot of money. And rather than wasting time for 3 months, it's better you get your work permit and start working. So the next one is like, talk to people, guys. Talk to people. Here we don't have anybody. So for me, I did not have anybody, so I spoke to a lot of people, asked them like how to go about, and like really talk to people. They are gonna help you a lot with assignments or maybe jobs or anything. Just talk to people, they are gonna help you. And also, if you're coming new to Canada and you don't know how to travel about, I made a transit video, like Vancouver public transport, how it goes about. So I'm gonna give a link here, you can go and watch that video, guys. And the next thing, why again UCW, or why it's good. So UCW is in downtown Vancouver. So Vancouver has the nicest, trust me, the weather here is so good compared to any other Canadian cities. The weather is so good here, and it's so beautiful city, guys. I'm not kidding, but Vancouver is really beautiful. If you get your BCIDs right, it is written heaven on earth on that, and really it is good. And one thing is like, it is very cheap. Like, no, I'm not saying cheap, but compared to any other university, it's giving you an MBA masters for only $40,000 Canadian dollars. So I think that is very good. And if you're coming new and if you are looking for rooms, I have made a video about it. I'm gonna give you the link over here, so you can watch those videos, how to find accommodations. And also, guys, I would suggest one thing is like, if you are connecting to people on Facebook pages or anything, try to connect to people, so then you can form a group. If you're coming together in the same intake, if you're coming for the next July intake, you can make a group and buy a big house together, and you guys can live inside. And then you can even find two, 3 more people, and that's how you can do it. The next thing is the most important thing is this. I chose UCW because that is a 2-year program, but it gets over in 15 months. Trust me, guys, it's so fast. And these things really add up when you apply for your permanent residency, guys. So for your permanent residency, they will ask you, have you done PG or masters? So if you have done your masters, right, it gives you additional points. Okay, so if you have done your masters, you get additional point, and you are doing it from a university, right? So then again it carries more percentage. For example, doing a normal PG from a college would give you less points for your permanent residency, rather than doing an MBA from a university. So I think that is the one thing I chose UCW for. And the next is work opportunities. So when you are in your 5th semester, guys, you have internship course from one of your 15 courses will be your internship courses. So you can, some of them you can apply for opportunities from UCW, and some of them even get it if you have a strong resume, if you have a good experiences with aligned to the work which they have, they usually give it. Because 2 of my friends had got those opportunity. I had applied, but I haven't got through. I was in the interview stages, but I did not clear it. So bad for me, but it's okay. But I think it's a good opportunity to get a work, because it's gonna land you good jobs again later, because you have some Canadian experience. So the next is, guys, I have made a video about how you can get jobs after UCW, how LinkedIn is very powerful tool in Canada, how it's going to land you jobs. The link is here, so you can watch those videos too. So the next is, I think, right, guys, this is just me suggesting. I'm not a visa consultant or something, but the visa acceptance rate of UCW is 100%. I've seen people who have had lot of gaps, and I think they are still, the acceptance rate is very high. People who are have a education gap of 10 years, 15 years, who still apply, and they think it's gonna be very dicey to get a visa, but they usually get it. So I think that is one thing which is good. And also on campus work. So there were a lot of my friends who were working on campus in UCW. So, and the pay is also a bit high, and if you're working on campus, you can work for 40 hours. This is good. And when UCW is in downtown Vancouver, so it is very transit accessible. Even if you're living in some different city, for example, if you're living in Burnaby, Richmond, or if you're living in Surrey, so I think it's very easy to reach UCW. And even I had a friend of mine who used to come to UCW from Abbotsford. So there is a Western Coast Express which runs. It used to take her 2 hours, but she had a family there, so she used to commute. And 40,000 is good, right? To have a MBA in Canada, and then it's easy to get your work permit for 3 years, and then apply for your permanent residence in that time. And I think if your academics is good, or if you have no gaps, they usually give you good scholarships. I had got a scholarship of $10,000, which I lost it because I failed. So, but if you are really want to do some good things, like UCW has a lot of opportunities. You can write good letters, and they can give you scholarships. And I think that is one thing I would suggest everyone to come to. Like, I would suggest, that is my personal preference, that UCW gives you good opportunities, so you can come to UCW. And guys, don't listen to people who are having bad experiences. That is one person talking. So just because one person had bad experiences doesn't mean the university is bad. And for me, I think so, if you are going to work hard, if you're going to do your assignments on time, if you're going to do everything what a university needs, it's very easy to get your MBA done within 15 months. And I think I failed because of my stupidity, because I did not know APA. And I think with time everything goes well. So if you're coming to UCW, all the best for your term, which is starting next month. And all the best, guys. If you like this video, you can like, subscribe, and share to my channel. And there is one more video I'm gonna release soon after this video, only if you guys like it and subscribe to my channel. So thank you, guys.